Hello everyone. I am going to invite you guys in. There we go. Wait for a couple of you guys to get in here. I have a feeling I might have some of you guys tune in today. I don't know why. An intuitive nudge. But how are you all doing today? How's your Thursday? How is the homework going for you? I want to hear breakthroughs. I want to hear the vision. I know I've heard some of yours. I want you to be crystal clear on that vision, what that path is. I want to know the breakthroughs that you've had. I want to know the lessons that you've learned, the integrations that you are going to put forth to be able to manifest that person that you've identified that you're going to be, that you're becoming. It's already within you. You're just bringing it out, focusing on those aspects. So, today's the last day. Oh my god, it's the last day. I can't believe this. I've actually really enjoyed this. Like I said, this is the first sort of like live masterclass I've done, but I'm definitely going to do more of these. I do like them. So, today we're going to be talking about, just like the title says, trusting the universe. Letting go, having faith, trusting the process. And I know that this topic can often get overlooked, and that's why the things that I've been talking about here go really deep into manifestation principles. They cover more than just the surface stuff that you've often heard from probably some other free classes. So you guys are extra special getting in on this. You guys like my nails? This is what I got done yesterday, guys. I have not done my nails in so long, and what I can tell you is that they look nice. I don't know if any of you guys get your nails done, but man, I can't do shit. Can hardly like button my pants. Couldn't put my earrings in this morning. I made so many errors typing on my keyboard. Like I was gonna shoot you guys an email today, but it was taking me so long. I had to like save it in like, send it to you guys tomorrow. But yeah, already off topic here. But okay, positive expectation, certainty, holding the faith, letting go, trusting the process, trusting the universe. This is like the last final step. Once you work through all of the other things, you get to this like spot, right? Where you're elevating, you're raising your vibration, you're meeting the vibration of your next level self. You're doing all the things. But then oftentimes we stop for a minute and we're like, wait, okay, I'm doing all the things. Where's my dream reality at? I was promised this dream reality, all these manifestations. How come I don't have the success? How come I don't have the money? How come I don't have the clients? How come I don't have the abundance? And then we like question ourselves. We doubt ourselves for a second. We're like, is this really working? Maybe we should just give up. It's not working. And this is why people like are right on the edge of just being this manifesting queen and manifesting something huge in their life, a breakthrough that's gonna like make everything just sink in so they really get it, and then it just becomes a habit because you know how it works. You know that it works. Now we get to this point where we start to not trust the process as much. And that's why this is the last part of this masterclass, because that's the last step. It's just letting go. And of course, after all of the energy work that we've been talking about, it can seem like kind of a weird thing to throw in here. Like, what do you mean? I'm supposed to be doing this, and this. How can I just let go? I don't want you to become over-obsessed. I don't want you to become so much wrapped up in your head that you're not trusting. Does that make sense? So what is letting go? What does having the faith look like? What does not having the faith look like? So let me give you some examples. Say you are trying to manifest clients in your business. You have this program or a couple programs and you're trying to manifest clients. And you've had clients before, but you just want to make more money because we're talking about abundance money here, right? You've been doing all the manifestation stuff. You've been being the next level person. You've been doing all the energetics. You've been doing all of the things that we've talked about in these last 3 days. But you're getting impatient. You want it now. And that's okay with manifesting, right? So you start doing all the tedious little work on your website, literally just so little, like I've done this, just changing some fonts up, changing a picture here and there, changing how big something is, changing the lingo here, changing the integration over here, all the little things, and you're overwhelming potential clients because you really want their business and you just keep overwhelming them by trying to beg them to come join your program, and you are trying to come up with a new program even though it doesn't feel aligned and you don't feel inspired to do so. You just want to get some money coming and get some clients, putting too much money towards marketing because or ads because you don't know how else you're supposed to bring that in. All of that is not trusting the process. All of that creates a resistance. It's like you were this close, like I was talking about before. There's a magnet right here. Then once it's so close, you're just but wait, it's not here yet. And then your magnet flips and it's whoa! And he gets pushed away from you. And you're oh, you must not want this. Because I've talked about before, the energy linkage. All of these things that we're talking about, these stress levels, these wondering about the how, is this really working? Let me spin my wheels doing all of these things and just trying to do all this busy work and not really having fun and not feeling inspired. You're fueling that with negative energy. That's a negative energy. And those actions are showing that you don't have faith that it's happening, that's happening already. So if you were, let me ask you, how certain are you? If you need, remember your dream reality, your dream vision that you have yourself, the thing that you're manifesting. I want you to, if you need to, you can shut your eyes and think about that dream reality, get really clear in your head about what it is, spark the emotion within it so you can get a really clear answer here. Then I want to ask you how certain you are that that reality is coming to you. How certain are you? I want you to be honest. Completely honest with yourself. Drop it in the comments here. Now, the coach that I have right now, she recommends at least an 80% certainty. I almost want to say 90 or 100. The more certainty, the faster it'll come. Let's just say that. Now let me ask you, if you were certain, you knew, you had a positive expectation, you just knew, 1 + 1 = 2, that type of certainty, the certainty that you know that you will drink a glass of water when the glass of water is right next to you, that you'll know that if you drop that glass on the floor, it'll break, that you know that you're going to work tomorrow, just the simple things. We have expectation, you take a breath and there's air to breathe. Your heart's gonna beat within the next minute from now. want you to create that kind of certainty. And we create so much resistance around this. We do it to ourselves. We don't trust. We're skeptical. And we're taught to be. We're taught to rationalize things, and we don't allow magic to come in, which is exactly what we're talking about here. So if you were completely certain, you were absolutely certain that this dream reality, this manifestation is coming to you, what would you be doing? Would you be spinning your wheels and working on the website on these little tiny things, talking to all the clients all the time, checking your website stats every 10 minutes? Is that what you would be doing? No. You probably wouldn't be worrying about the likes on your Instagram, the comments, the blog you just posted, how many views it's going to get. You're not going to worry about how many views your website has gotten. You're not going to worry whether that potential client you just talked to says yes or no, and you're not going to be depending on it. You would be having fun and not spending so much time stressing about the little things. I spent so much time doing this. You'd be so surprised, and maybe you felt this at some time too, so enveloped in growing your business that it almost takes up your whole day in your mind. Just in your mind. Like, you're thinking about it constantly, checking the stats constantly. Checking the Instagram likes, comments, followers, connecting with them constantly, constantly journaling, constantly, coming up with the next idea, constantly making graphics for some ad or something you want to do. I've been there, done that. And that is an energy drainage, a low vibration. We want high vibrations here, okay? Like I've said, it is your duty to do the things that you love to raise your vibration every single day. And if you weren't stressing and spinning your wheels on all these little tedious things because you don't trust the process, you would be out just having a good old time not worrying about it. I want that to soak in real fast for you guys. In case you haven't noticed, I've literally been drinking kombucha 3 of the 4 days that we've been doing this. One time it was water, but a lot of water, a lot of kombucha, and massive coffee in the morning. And a lot of mimosas. And wine. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a big wino, and I love mimosas. Like, I used to only drink them, like, as a celebratory thing or an extra special treat, and lately, like we talked about yesterday, I just, like, went and bought all this lavish pajamas. I was like, I'm gonna up my jammies game. My next level self is not wearing, like, my boyfriend's underwear and a white tee to bed all the time. Like, maybe sometimes, yeah, but so I got some, like, really nice, sexy, like, silk, PJs, like a full set. Super elevated. Feeling the vibes, like we talked about yesterday, elevating the vibes. But I need to know that being absolutely certain in the process, trusting the universe, holding the faith, is letting go of the how. It's important to know that the how is not your job. Oh, I got a mosquito bite. I live in the Pacific Northwest. There's a lot of mosquitoes right now, guys. It's ridiculous. The how is not your job. And when you try to think so hard about the how, oh my gosh, you create so much resistance. So much ego comes out in that moment. When you pay too much attention to the how, you don't allow the universe to work its magic. You don't tell it that you know that it's coming. We try to create the how. Like, how am I going to mask the clients? And that, like I said, creates all the busy work, all the tedious work, all the little things that are like doing nothing, but spending a lot of negative energy towards it. When you create the how, just like we talked about yesterday, when you create a goal, or it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before that, when you create a goal and it's based around a time frame, that is a blockage, that is a resistance, that is a, how do you say it, a restriction, it's a guideline, it's blockage. Just like this here, when you try to create the how, that is you resisting, that is you blocking, that is like a guideline, a restriction for you. You're like cutting yourself off. There are so many ways that the universe can hand you these things. Oh my gosh, such like crazy unexpected ways that just like happen without you trying. And that's how it works. I mean, when we're talking about clients, it's like people that are drawn to you by your energy. What energy are you putting out? It doesn't matter the energy that you're just putting out on the internet. Energy, like I said, like somewhere in one of these videos, you can affect someone that doesn't even know you're thinking about them from forever away at what time that you don't know, but they are feeling your energy. It's like when you like think about somebody that you haven't seen for a really long time, and then they end up like calling you or texting you or something really random. Like they feel that energy. There's so many ways the universe can bring in your manifestations. Do not limit it. Do not try to figure out the how. Let the how go. Have faith, let go, and just be certain. Let go of the how. And just like I was saying just a second ago, if you knew you had like this certainty, positive expectation that your manifestations were coming to you, how would you be feeling? Not only what would you be doing, but how would you be feeling? Like, think about that right now. Think about your dream reality again. Close your eyes if you have to. And then if you just had this expectation, like 100% that is coming, how would you feel? I'm not kidding. Like, if you want to jump up in the air and have a dance party, if you want to yell, if you want to go out to dinner, have a champagne toast with some friends, like, what would you be doing if you had those things? Would you have mad confidence, radiance, energy, all the things that we talked about that your next level self would already have, right? Same concept. Like, all of the things. What would you be doing if you knew those were coming already? And do that now. Get excited that it's coming now. Because when you put out that level of certainty, first off, when you put that vision out into the universe, that vivid vision of what you want, you've already put that out into the quantum. The quantum receives that. You've created that energy somewhere. Now you just need to match it. It's like a quantum atom or like splits. And then you just have to like meet it vibrationally to leap up there, snap the atom back together. So you've already created that reality just by the vision. Now it's just you realizing that it's there, that you've created it, and you're gonna receive it. If you jump into that excitement, like just elevate your excitement on all levels, because you know all of the things that you want in life are coming to you. How does that make you feel? Like I said the other day, if you just have to play a game for the next month or something and just play off of that energy, play off that vibe, play off that knowing, and see what happens, certainty does some freaking wonders. If you just are certain Like the acting as if, the subconscious stories, all that kind of builds off of just that one thing. Like if you were certain that you were going to be that millionaire in the mansion, in the dream home, in the dream car, the dream house, the dream life. I said a couple of things twice. You know, the dream business. If you knew that was coming to you, like, because there's no such thing as time, you can say that it can happen now. The more certainty you have, like, I'm telling you, it can happen fast. But even if you knew that it was coming in a couple months, wouldn't that make you freaking excited? What if you knew that it was coming next year? Wouldn't that even make you freaking excited? And it can. It can, if you believe that it can. And act into it. Get excited about it. Even if you confuse people, be like, oh, my business is, like, step into it now. Like, you know, I'm manifesting this business. It's going to have, like, 6-7 figures, like, and I'm, like, just really excited. All these clients are being attracted to me right now, and life is good, and I'm planning this vacation to go to the Maldives at this time. You know, I'm looking at getting this car, and I've been looking at this house, and I'm going to go look at it on Friday. Like, step into it in that level. You will be so surprised at things that happen. Don't deny yourself the things that you want. You know, don't play down the big house because you think that's too big, like I said. Don't play down the dream car because you think that that's a little too big. You should go for something that is still really nice, but, like, not up there because this is, like, too much. Don't, like, not get your nails did because, like, you just, I don't know, have this subconscious story that it's unnecessary, or, like, all these different things. This is why I brought it up, because I thought about that the other day. I did this a long time when it came to, like, nails and beauty things, like eyelashes and stuff. Like, never wanted to get them, and it was, honestly, I put it down to the core, and this is why I love teaching when I teach, is because I have these examples, I have these lessons, and I thought to myself, like, why am I denying myself these things? And then as I, like, when I got, like, these lashes, like, I don't remember how long ago, I realized it had, the reason I was denying myself these things that I wanted is because I was in a relationship for a very long time, for about 6 years, where he very much didn't approve of it. He thought that it was, like, just kind of selfish to spend money on little things like that, that it was unneeded, it was unnecessary, that it was very much a penny pincher. You shouldn't spend this money on these things. We should spend it on this. We should save this. All of the things. And so that was really why I was pushing away the things that I wanted. You can have everything that you want. And it can come with ease. When you have that certainty, when you have that faith behind everything that you want, it can come with ease. And we can go back to subconscious stories, actually, when it comes to this. Because maybe you grew up in like at a point in time, like, your family was all about this belief that you, like, to be able to have money and be successful, you have to work really, really hard. It's difficult and it's really hard. This is common. Or, like, my subconscious belief, you know, being that relationship or that song. Subconscious beliefs come from, like I said, childhood, when your subconscious is so active and open, repetitive actions for years and years of observation. Pick up on those things. So, if you have that subconscious story, say that money and success is hard, because that's what your parents believed, that's what the people around you believed for so long that you soaked in. I want you to get real with yourself and realize that. I want you to realize that you can recreate that. But that subconscious story is creating your reality. Is creating the energy that you have around success and that you have around money, and it's going to go out and make sure that you are right, that it's working in your favor, right? So it's going to make sure that you're right every time. So if you believe that, it's going to go out and make that a reality. It's going to make you work hard for success, because that's what you have said that you wanted. It's literally quite that magical. But if you can twist your subconscious, rewire your subconscious, and the EFT practice and the Rewiring the Subconscious Workbook that I'm going to put out on Monday is an excellent, especially the EFT for this specifically. If you can rewire that to be like, money flows with ease. Money is energy. Money is easy. I'm a magnet to money. Success is like flowing to me always. Clients are attracted to me all the time. They come so easily. And, I am just, my success is inevitable. And those are your new beliefs. Those are your new subconscious stories, because you tell yourself them with repetition. You instill that energy within you. Then it will. The universe, the subconscious will go out and make sure you are right. So you'll find yourself just going about your day, doing something that feels good or aligned, whether it's watching Netflix or painting a picture or playing the guitar or sitting in a hot tub somewhere or going on a hike, something that makes you feel really good and elevated and up in that frequency level of your next level, and then just like snap. Like it'll happen with ease, because it can, because you believe it can. This is not some spiritual woo-woo shit that is not actually real. There's so many people, historical people, that practice this. What is it, like Thomas Edison was one of them, I think. Steve Jobs is a big one. All of these practices were like the core of their beliefs. And look at what kind of ripple effect they have in the world. To get out of this little blockage box that we have, thinking that this is the only way that we have to live, and we have to stay within these things because society tells us to, because my mom and dad tell me to, because what if my job, what if like my money, what if this, what if that. Just have faith, trust the process, and know that it's coming. Get excited for it, be it. How liberating is that? To know that your manifestations are coming. Another thing I want to touch on, because I know this is something that I struggled with, is I didn't struggle with necessarily the certainty, but I knew that it was going to happen, but I didn't know when. And of course the how is not your duty, but it was like I wasn't claiming that I wanted it now. I was resisting it. It's like I knew in my mind that I was going to receive these things, but I just couldn't pinpoint when in life it would be. It was like this resistance of whether I was ready or not, and I didn't want to claim it quite yet. So be real with yourself if you're in that position, because that can also be a blockage for you. And like I talked about yesterday, ready is a lie. Ready is a decision. I think I did an Instagram post about that you can see on my Facebook page too. So are you having faith and letting go in the things that you're manifesting? It's a simple question. It really is. The faith, a lot of the clients that I've had, the one-on-one client I'm working with right now, she, that's one of her biggest things that she confesses to, is how hard the certainty is. And it's crazy, because it's like the last thing you get out of the way, hence the last thing we talk about here. You're doing all the things, but it's just like, man, I just don't understand how I can be certain. How can I just be certain? How can I just know? I feel like, everything's on the other side of this, and it is. But I just don't know how to do it. And I honestly don't, what you just do. You just do. You just decide. You just choose. You just play a game if you have to. You, make a big, fat decision, write it down on paper, that I'm choosing to be certain. I'm choosing to have faith. I'm choosing to let go. And then you just hit major breakthroughs. This is when another time when the just massive intuitive downloads come in, because all of the busy work that you've been stressing over that you think are going to be your how, clouding up your mind, you're no longer doing that to yourself anymore, and you just allow these intuitive downloads to come in from the universe because you said that you trust it finally, and that's exactly what you needed. She's just gonna barge in on our live. No worries. I want to know what your level of certainty is. When I started, this is kind of a hard question to answer, but the coach that I have right now, I fully believe in investing in yourself and your growth all the time. It's the greatest investment and the greatest energy you can put out for your growth towards the universe that you're ready for it. But she did a practice, and she was recommending the 80% thing. And I mean, I was saying, like, at the time, like 60 or so. And it was crazy because there was people in there saying, like, 30 or 20%. It's like, they don't trust at all. I mean, good thing they were honest, but, like, they have no certainty, no belief. Magic happens on the other side of that belief. So much energy, so much ambition, so much inspiration, so much excitement. So I'm a little bummed that I didn't get to work one-on-one with, like, answer your guys' questions and comments live. I know there isn't, like, a whole lot of people in this amazing energetic container that you guys took advantage of. You guys are like, oh my gosh, I still can't believe like, this is going to be a paid course afterwards. It's going to be, as I told you, I'm launching a relaunch of the abundance frequency, but I'm still going to sell, like, a mini course of it, and this is going to be a part of that. So yeah. If you guys are interested in the pre-sale for the new abundance frequency launch, just send me a DM on Facebook or Instagram, by the way. But so I'm going to be posting all of these new tools on Monday morning. So I submitted the link for you guys to be able to take advantage of that. This is all of the content, basically, like the workbook content that is in the abundance frequency, which literally sells for $88.88. And you're getting this and the other stuff that already sold for $88.88 for $33.33. Like, I'm going to post it in here. It's a Rewiring the Subconscious Abundance Frequency workbook. So this is a really, like, I'm telling you guys, like I said before, like, when I made this program, it was just an intuitive download. Like, I just wrote, like, I literally, like, had the idea, and I stayed up forever getting it all out because it was just fire. Like, it was just coming through my energetic body. And the workbook is bomb. The EFT is bomb. The meditation is bomb. All of these things are going to elevate your experience of what we've had here, something that you can work with, like, more energetically. The EFT tapping, getting rid of any mindset, manifestation, money blocks, wealth blocks, elevating your wealth consciousness. We have, actually, I didn't even mention this, guided abundance mantra. It's a guided one. I said that already, but it is an ancient mantra that you can also find on YouTube. I'm not gonna lie. It's just basically it's an ancient mantra that is the vibration of abundance. So when you do these kind of like ohms, but it's a certain type of chant, it elevates your frequency to that of abundance. And there might even be some other things in there. But yeah, so I'm going to be posting all of that on Monday. So if you want in on it, click the link that I have posted the announcement at the top as an announcement. Because anybody that hasn't, I'm going to remove from the group at that point. And it's forever access to all of this stuff. So you're getting like a massive deal on that and the pre-sale, by the way. But I want to know you guys' breakthroughs. I do. So this, like I said, this group is staying open until Monday morning. So, I mean, and if you choose to stay in afterwards, then I'm going to be in and out of that. Like, I'm still going to be in there. I might even post some extra lives and videos in there as I go along. I want to keep this rolling. This, the abundance frequency I'm feeling is going to be my new signature course. Whether it's the elevated version that I'm pre-selling right now or the mini version. Because abundance is more than just money, but money is something that we all desire, that we all wish to manifest. But it's getting down to the basics of the why and the energy behind it, and understanding that wealth, abundance, these things are more than just money. And once you actually get the mindset part of that put together, in check, energized, but at the vibrational level that it needs to be, the money comes as a side product. So that's what really inspired me to do this. Also because I've experienced it for myself. Hit major breakthroughs. I've had subconscious stories of being a penny pincher myself. Within that relationship, within like traveling 101 in a broken down, like an RV that like hardly, I lived in like an RV, a trailer actually at one point that like didn't even have plumbing or electricity in this like really raunchy like trailer park in Spokane. I traveled and like literally like lived off every single dime. I've always been that way, and I realized this a few years back. I hit this like breakthrough as to I was causing my own struggle based off my subconscious stories. So rewiring the subconscious for abundance, for fulfillment, for wealth, elevating wealth consciousness. I'm very passionate about it because of this. And once I hit that breakthrough, there was just so much random money that came my way, and it's different to hear it from somebody else on the internet, to actually know somebody that it worked for, that it does work. And I want you guys to experience that for yourselves, because once you do, it's so much easier to just continue to do so, because you know it works. You have a certainty already. And once you have that certainty, like I said, magic just happens. So get it in on staying in this round. If you want it on the pre-sale, send me a DM. My signature moon manifestation course, guys, this is the first course I ever made, and I am so proud of it because it is very unique. Actually, one of the people in this group took it, Raquel, if you want to share your experience. Since then, I have added to it, but you do have forever access, so of course she can actually get back to this, the moon manifestation course whenever she'd like. But basically, this is manifesting with the lunar phases. So we go from the new moon to the full moon, and moon manifesting basically is harnessing the energy of the universe with something that we can physically see, we can physically attach to, and that energy. So the new moon instills new intentions, new energy. It really allows you to bring your subconscious forward and to be able to get cleared on the things you need to let go in life and the things you need to instill. So we'll start off with a new moon ritual to get clear on that vision for you, and you will be given all of the manifestation steps in between, including calls with me with the potential of one-on-one, but we're going to be working down deep into all of the subconscious stories in a live view like this once a week. And then we're going to have, of course, a private Facebook group. We're going to start with just like manifestation in general. The abundance frequency is a bonus in this course as well. We have a module all based on rewiring the subconscious for fulfillment. And then we have a full moon ritual, and I think I might include my crystals and chakras as a bonus as well, which is about learning about crystal and chakra healing. So it's a 2-week course following from the new moon to the full moon. There is so much stuff in there, guys. Like, it's a very intensive course. There is a lot of work that is going to be being done within those 14 days, but I really wanted to keep it with the lunar phases, because each lunar phase can draw energy out in a way that just goes and it flows with ease. And that's exactly why I want to keep to this and connect you to that feminine energy along the way. So I'm really excited for that. I run it every single month, but it's open for enrollment as long as you get in before Tuesday, because Tuesday is the new moon. So I'll post a link for that as well if you want to get in on that. Join another energetic container with me. And it's been a pleasure having you guys. Like I said, feel free to comment. I hope you stay in this group because I will be interacting with this group all the time. I'm going to keep it open. But I will talk to you guys soon. I want to hear about your homework. All right. Bye, guys.